back to Mika Reaction Reviews. We react and review to things on the internet, and today we are going to be reacting to Falling in Reverse. I did 2 of their songs already and they were amazing, but I did like their revamped versions of their old songs, and I haven't yet to even go back to listen to the old versions of them. So today I decided to do the old version and the reimagined version of Drugs and Me. So I'm going to do the old version first, that was released 9 years ago, and it has 87 million views. And then the reimagined version was released a year ago and has 19 million views. So we're going to react to the first one, the old version first, and then the second one, and see how it's different. I'm really excited. If you like these type of videos, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to get the notifications when I do upload. All of that helps with the algorithm, guys. And if you would like to support this channel, you can also donate. My PayPal link will be in the description box below and also in the comment section. It just helps with the channel, guys, but you don't have to. You can just sit back and enjoy the video. Let's get right into it.
Upon my door the other day, I opened it to find her staring in my face. The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin just in case. My body's tremble as it shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks in, shifts into overdrive. Your secrets keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked dice.
Okay, I like that. Your secrets keep you sick and your lies keep you alive. That's really interesting because I've heard the secret keeps you sick quote lots of times, but I never heard of the lies keep you alive. So like even holding on to like the fantasy or your false reality can keep you alive. I guess it's sort of that like that protection mechanism people have in their brains or something like that. But I really like the sound of it. It gives me very that era like of music 9 years ago, that sort of punk rock like Green Day sort of feel that I loved in high school, that I grew up on, that I was obsessed with. So I love it. This is very nostalgic for me. I'm not saying music doesn't sound like this today, but it just gives me that feel of it. I really like it. Alright, let's continue.
I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you. And I'm so high on misery, can't you see? I got these questions always running through my head. So many things that I would like to understand. If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's the point of living life if it just contradicts?
If we were all born to die and we die just to live, then life just contradicts. Is that it? I rewinded a couple times. It's not on here because I don't have a screen recorder. But yeah, like I guess I understand that. Like people, as soon as you're born, you start to die. And then most people die just to live. Basically like kill themselves at their 9 to 5s, kill themselves at the rat race and trying to, you know, climb the social and corporate ladder. Or even kill themselves now like on social media, like basically, you know, fixing their bodies and getting all this plastic surgery and putting their life at risk just to climb that social ladder and be more liked and get more validation. And so like you're basically like slowly killing yourself just to live, but you're not really living. Like most people just sort of zombie their way through life. I really like that. I really liked at the beginning of the scene where he's in, looks like he's in prison and he's talking through the plexiglass, that it kind of dropped the main beat and kind of muffled his voice and then had that nice little beat come in. That was really good. And also not and also to mention how different he looks and sounds in his older video. Of course, it's 9 years ago, but being that I kind of discovered Fallen in Reverse through I'm Not a Vampire and Popular Monsters revamped, like, he's so much more polished now, polished looking anyway, and of course the voice is just so much different. This definitely has that like old school 90s, like not 90s but 2000s tone to it, but let's get to it. Let's get back into it.
I'm from the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now. I've lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me. It's you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see?
Got so high on misery, can't you see? That's another thing. I mean, I'm not sure what he means by that, but people do get addicted to their just negativity, like, or people get addicted to the drama, or people get addicted to just loathing themselves, even if it's like a real mental health issue. As somebody who used to deal with depression on an extreme level, I can tell you there were some times where I just kind of like allowed myself to wallow in the depression, because it was just like, it's just easier to to sink further and further into this hole than try to fight my way out of it. Fighting my way out of it takes way too much work, so I'm just gonna allow myself to deep lower and lower and lower into it, instead of using the tools and the knowledge I knew I had at the time. Anyway, I had limited, but I had some to get myself out of it, or not to allow myself to fall further into depression. I would kind of just let myself fall further into it, because it became my reality. And so, like, I wouldn't say I was addicted to it, but I can understand people being addicted to misery, and that doesn't make sense to a lot of people, because it's like, why would people want to be miserable? But if it's all you know, then it's your reality, and then trying to fight out of it just seems like way too much work. So let me just hit rock bottom sooner than later, you know what I mean? But let's continue. I like that.
You try to reach me, but you just can't help me. So long, goodbye. You try to save me, it won't work this time. 'Cause now I've lost my fucking mind.
So long, goodbye. You try to save me, it won't work this time. So many people who have, and I'm assuming this is about his addiction. I've learned over the course of watching his videos that he struggles with an addiction issue, or have in the past. And so many people who, like, you know, every addict usually has someone who loves them that probably tried so many times to get them to stop, to get off the drugs, or go to rehab, or seek help. And the person that's trying to help can get just as damaged as the person who's actually doing drugs. And I think at some point, your family, your friends, and loved ones have to realize that is your path and your journey, and it's only up to that person to want to help and to get help. Like, you can be a supporting unit for that person, but sometimes you have to step back to save yourself, to make sure you're healthy, to let that person just hit rock bottom. Because you can have all the interventions in the world, and you can drive the person to the rehab, and you can sit there and make sure they go inside, but once they're there, it's really up to them to take those tools and do the work to try to recover. Even though I know it's hard as hell to beat addiction, you know, the proof that is such a high relapse rates just show that how difficult of a journey it really is. And it's such a difficult journey, it's such a long journey, that trying to rely on someone else to fix you is just not going to happen. You know what I mean? You have to develop the tools that you need on your own, and sort of be responsible, accountable for your own recovery. But of course, I'm not saying that person shouldn't have any support. but your support only goes a long way. And a lot of family and friends have to realize that they're not professionals. They don't know what to do. So as much as you love them, a lot of the times you supporting them just becomes enabling. You know what I mean? But let's continue.
Lost my fucking mind, and there's no fucking time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see?
A lot of women are like, what happened? Alright, that was really, really good. I would have headbanged more, but like I have a headache, so I can't headbang so much. My headbanging has to be limited. Alright, so that was Fall in Reverse, the first release 9 years ago. So now we're gonna jump right into the Fall in Reverse Reimagined. Alright, here we go. I'm excited.
A knock upon my door the other day. I opened it to find her staring in my face. The feel of mortal stalking still reverberates. Everywhere I go, I drag this coffin, just in case. Trembling and shivers down my spine. Adrenaline kicks and shifts into overdrive. Your secrets keep you sick, your lies keep you alive. Snake eyes every single time you roll with crooked eyes. I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts a 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt. Running from my past, I'm praying feet don't fail me now.
I thought I was gonna go. Wow, like it's really, really pretty. It's giving me Phantom of the Opera vibes. And I have noticed that a lot of his songs, at least the reimagines and the revamps, are very theatrical. And being a theater kid myself, I very much appreciate that. I can like see the theme performed on any grand stage. It's really, really beautiful. You can still hear reminiscences of his tone of voice from the last song, the first one, but it's just more elegant in this version of it. It's really, really pretty. I love the cello strings. As someone who also used to be in an orchestra, I can appreciate the cello strings, and everybody can appreciate a good piano. Let's continue.
I lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see? I've got these questions always running through my head. So many things that I would like to understand. If we are born to die and we all die to live, then what's the point of living life if it just contradicts? I felt the darkness as it tried to pull me down. The kind of dark that haunts a 100-year-old house. I wrestle with my thoughts, I shook the hand of doubt.
kind of dips back down. I like that. I the way he can transition is this elegant sort of tone voice into the raspy like rocker almost scream, and then we've seen in other videos and songs where he goes to the full metal scream. Like, that is just so much talent. Like, I wonder if that's a natural gift or if he really worked with a vocal coach to get him to that point, because I mean, you can point to some people in the comment section below who can do the same thing. I haven't seen anybody who can do the same thing. I think that is so amazing. All right, let's continue.
I lost my goddamn mind. It happens all the time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here, trying to consume the drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see?
Okay, before we get into the piano riff, when he says the drug in me is you, is he talking about a woman, or is he like talking about drugs, or is this sort of a combination of the both, talking about a particular person? It's interesting, the line when he's like, I'm losing my goddamn mind, it happens all the time, which makes me feel like he was kind of a mess at some point, like this was a kind of reoccurring thing in his life, and hopefully now it's all settled. So let's continue.
I've lost myself. You tried to reach me, but you just can't help me. So long, goodbye. You tried to save me, it won't work this time. 'Cause now I've lost my fucking mind, and there's no fucking time. I can't believe I'm actually meant to be here.
Oh my god, that piano riff, that crescendo, that whole apex of going up and up and up to that bridge, that was really, 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 really good. I hope I use all those words properly. That was really good. And even like, I love how he's like, the word, when you put like fucking in such like a elegant theatrical sound that sounds like it should be like on a classical stage, it's just like amazing, and to put a smile on my face, like, you know, I lost my fucking mind. It reminds me of Creep. I don't know, it just gives me Creep vibes by Radiohead, but let's continue.
Trying to consume the drug in me is you, and I'm so high on misery. Can't you see?
Oh my god, guys, I want to say, why didn't you warn me? Why? He went into that metal scream and it was so unexpected because I didn't even feel like there was a build up. It was just like, da da da, like just opened his vocals into a metal scream. Oh my god, that was fucking amazing. And again, I would have headbanged a lot more, but I have a headache. I cannot headbang right now. My headbanging will be restricted to just a slight headbang. Oh my god, that was amazing. Before I heard the metal scream. I was gonna say, like, if I had a choice, like, what is my favorite version, I would probably just give it a tie and say, like, I think they both just have different feels to it, and depending on how I felt that day is depending on which song I would prefer to listen to. But now with that metal scream, and I didn't even know I liked metal screams until I started watching Falling in Reverse, that I prefer this song because it just had that, like, oh my god, that was amazing. That put a smile on my face. I love this song. I love the dancing too. The actress of it all. Like, again, as someone who was in theater, I very much appreciate stuff like that. That was amazing. Falling in Reverse, The Drug in Me, first one, and Reimagined. Tell me, guys, what was your favorite one at any day at time? Which one would you prefer to listen to? Put it in the comment section below. If there's any other Fall in Reverse songs or anything else on the internet you would like me to listen to, especially if they're similar to Fall in Reverse, please put in the comment section below. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Hit that bell to get the notifications when I do upload. All of that just helps with the algorithm, guys. Helps me grow, and that helps me bring you more entertainment. And if you would like to support this channel, you can also donate. My PayPal link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. It just helps the channel, guys. This is a reaction channel, so a lot of the videos would get copyrighted, which is not on you, but if you would like to support, that would be greatly appreciated. But you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. I also have a second travel vlog channel. If you guys want to know where I am in the world, you can go to the description box below, hit the link, go subscribe to my travel channel, and follow me on Instagram. My stories is usually what's most up to date, and you guys have an amazing day. Bye.